Well, good morning everybody. As you can see, the promised snow is here. I've just been in to the dealership here. Dealership? Dealers? I don't know. In these offices here anyway, discussing some prices for and contracts possibly to sell them some of our produce later in the year. So, yeah, snow. So, where are we at? Well, if you remember yesterday, I changed the plans to go and do the start doing hay pellets, palletizing them, and I got a load done, and I went to go to sell them at about 5 o'clock, just as I was finishing up, and the price had dropped quite a bit. And I mean, normally the great demand prices sit for a while, but obviously the great demand was filled sooner rather than later, and so my pallets are still sat outside the factory because the prices dropped too low. I thought I'm not selling them at that, so I just went and abandoned those. So, but I will have to go back and do some more. I'm gonna go and when we get back and drop off these forks. We'll have a quick look at the economic forecast to see where we're at. I still have 2 bunkers to empty out. The snow is going to be a bit of... Once it stops snowing, if it stops snowing, we'll have a look at the forecast. Oh yeah, there's my nice new... this is for water and milk. In fact, I think I am selling milk today. Let's have a look. I think I do plan to sell milk today. Wheat and barley prices are really good, but we're not selling them. Canola, as I say, we missed the boat, so we'll come back to it next time. Corn we don't have. Sugar beet, as I say, is going to go to the biogas plant, which we'll probably do at some point. Wood chips I don't have, but it's a good price for wood chips if you're doing to forestry this time of year, for obvious reasons. Right, what am I actually looking for? Oh yes, milk. So hay pellets are going to be up there again tomorrow, so I might go back and start making some more today in preparation for the price going up tomorrow. I was rather disappointed yesterday, but you know, these things happen. I think I must have passed milk. Surely I went, I'm sure it's before all the lime and fertiliser, and I'm waffling away and I've gone right past it. Okay, here we go, milk. So milk looks not too bad today. So if we then go and look here and go long-term milk and scroll down, and it will be down here. This is the one that we want. It's still going up. So this is our little shop by the garden centre, so we'll let the price come up a little bit more, and then we'll fill the tank and go sell milk. We'll just drop this off and we'll have a look at the forecast. Actually, that was the other thing we were going to be doing. Right, lower. There we go. Now forecast is here. So yeah, you can see today it's yeah, pretty much going to snow most of today. But the roads are getting quite bad, so I might go and do a bit of salting, just normal salt, I think, at this moment, because we're only at one layer. Not the melt the grass salt. I tried last year, but we hope it doesn't melt the grass too. So what I'll do is we'll get the truck, but I'll need to 4x4. I'll need to order in the part that goes on the back of that. The other thing we want to do actually is, if we can get that silage shifted today, we will. Absolutely. And then we could do the pellets I will try it. I will want to take some more pellets up to the factory to hopefully sell tomorrow. But let's go and have a look. So the problem is our little hoover thing is likely to hoover up the snow, and then that's not good, because then we have a load of snow and then we've got to dump it, etc. So I'm thinking I should have put, and I may just put, I could do with one of these little salt things down here maybe. So yeah, these two have still got to be done. It's not too bad actually, if I'm careful enough to get in there with this and not soak up snow, it's fine. But then sometimes I'll take it from, it's got quite a broad thing, so what I might do is take this salt and spread the salt around it a bit, so to try and avoid that, so that I can get that up and away, and then yeah, and get rid of that. So these are, of course, these are both empty now. So right, so let's get back and get in the truck, because it's a wee bit chilly, -4. It is bonny when it snows though, I do like it. Thunder snow. Oh. But it does look nice in the snow. The snow is really nice. Yeah. So it might not be a very long day for us today, because, yeah, the main job is done, and that really is the animals. Right, let's get this truck. Turn the heating on now. I'll go into here. There's the company that makes their, I don't know if that's the right one though, is it? No, let me have a look. And there's another 82 tools, that's what we want. Snow melter, salt spreader, we're gonna go for that. And we do want it to be a double. And we'll lease that. We're not really fussed about the colour or anything like that, that's fine. So we'll go up to the store, pick that up, and then we can fill it at our little salt box. And then we'll get and salt some of the roads first and see how long that takes us, because actually we'll probably drop the cruising speed down to get a good spread of salt. If you end up, I mean, at the moment this is just kind of like the first layer. If it gets any deeper than this, then we'll probably have to use, we would use the melter. But the salt does keep snow off the road a little while, but if it stays like this all day, it most likely will need resalting again at some point, either later today or tomorrow after once I've done the beasties. So the other thing, actually, when I'm up at the shop, I'm just going to pop in, I'm going to change the tyres on this vehicle. I could have done it down at my own place, but I'll do it while we're here. I'll put that on the back just to, actually I'll take that off. Squeeze in past here to the little shop here. I'll put that off. Let me just shut the door here, the snow's blowing in. And we can, right, so this gets a bit weird because it sort of goes, this menu thing can be kind of difficult. Right, so what we are after is, if I can, there, you can see that we've put, I don't know how well you can see, but we've put chains on that. So it's an off-road winter one. Yeah, I think that's what we want. I need to open the door again. There's no flooding around in here. You see I've taken the back off it, so I'll go put that back on. And then I'll put the salt thing on. Car's getting a bit scratched looking now. Just put this on and I'll quickly go in. No, bad reversing as usual. Shut the doors and I need to open the connection there. You can just sort of see it in the back at the pickup bed. There we go. Let's come out a bit. Now you can raise and lower that. I'm sure that, yeah, there we go. Well, it does look a bit weird, so I'll leave it. Right. Let's go and test out this salt box and hope that it works. And I can come back up to the shop and put some salt down up here as well for the shop. So, yeah. I'm not sure if I need to do anything in particular to the box itself. Excuse me a moment. Okay, so for some reason I can't seem to fill it from tail from that. Okay, for some reason I can't seem to fill the tail from that, and I don't know why. What I'll do is I'll pop down to I don't know if there's a trigger where the trigger is. I hope it's not behind it, because of course I've got a pole in the way. So I might have to go to the farm, back to the farm and get a trailer. Okay. Yeah, this might only just fill from bags. I've actually got some salt in the silo. Let's try that as well to see if that works. If it fills from the silo, then I can fill a trailer load and put it in the silo, and hopefully that'll work. But yeah, I know this works. I know it works from using the bags, the pallet bags, things that you buy at the store. Because I used it, as I say, well, not this one, but the other one last year, and they're very similar. Just wouldn't have thought there'd be that much difference between the two, so it just might not work from the salt box. They may only fill from bags, but let's say we'll drive in here. I can't remember if I said to you I've got tomatoes in there, and I'll have a look at them in a minute. It's not looking like it's going to fill from this either. So it may be that it only fills from the salt bags. I'll go and go back to the store, I'll buy a bag and see, because I'm not sure how else we're going to fill it. The bags are expensive and the salt box gets filled up and doesn't cost me anything, so yeah. It would be a shame if I can only fill this one from the bags. I may need to think about that a bit. I wish I'd tested the little salty thing earlier, but hey ho. We'll see what happens, but I'll go buy a bag. I'll get one now. But they are expensive, and I thought if I put down that it would, you know, it's going to make spreading salt much cheaper, or at least it should do. I can't think if I'm doing anything wrong. I don't know if I need to. Oh wait, I probably needed to open it. Look at that. Oh, I may have been a complete numpty. Right, let's put this back in. I don't think I realised that it needed to be. Is that open or closed? Oh my goodness. There we go. So I've got that open now. So actually I'll go and see if that will now take from the box now that I've got that open. Oh, I may feel a bit silly. I do feel a bit silly, but hey ho. I can't remember opening it from with the other one, but probably did, and I just didn't even notice. Yeah, there we go. It's filling out from there now. So, yay, it works. Okay, good. I'm happy that we figured that out. So, yeah. So, okay. Let's see if we can actually make it work then. I'm going to go up to the shop. I'll put my strobes on because we're going to be reducing our speed somewhat. I thought I'd put strobes on the back bit as well, but perhaps not. Alright, so we'll start up here, head down, we'll go around the village, we'll go around the business park, probably fill it back up again and head down to Farm. I'll start up by the animal dealers. That seems to be the sensible place. I'm going to reduce my speed a little bit, down to about 12 perhaps, and we'll see how it goes from there. So I start that and go. And I've got two, well, if you'd have seen I put 2 on these, so it gives me quite a decent spread, which is really good. Yeah, so I'm quite happy with that now that we've got that up and working. Figured out we had to open it to fill it, which makes perfect sense. I don't think this one's melting grass, which is good. Yeah, I think this one's got a bigger spread than the other one did as well, so yeah. So, yeah, I'm going through quite a lot. I probably should have placed more than one of these boxes, so I might put another one down at the farm or further down the road at some point. But at the moment, anyway, let me just try and get this. I'll come back and get the, and I'll go up to the inn as well. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm getting as much of this as I can. Trying to make sure I get into the front doors at least as well, so you know, just about empty anyway. So stop that, open it, fill it up, and do a little bit more around here. You can probably hear the wind as well there in the background, as well as the rumbles, thunder. But yeah, it's not bad. I need to actually do, hold on, close the cover, come up this middle bit. In fact, we'll just come back onto this here a bit, back up. I will go down the main road all the way to the farm, but now let's just do a bit up here. I'm going to turn and try and get the car parking area there, just so that people can get their cars out, hopefully, as well. And I know I'm putting salt on people's cars, but you know, just as well. And there was a couple of people. There's a door. Oh, you never saw that. You never saw that. There's no damage done at all. I'll just get this person's sort of door bit here. Given that it doesn't really cost me anything now for salt, I can be a little bit more generous with it. I want to get this front door as well, and then I'm going to go and go around the back of the shop as well. To get this area here too, for the lorries, etc., coming in and out. Right, oh, your front door. Let me just get, there we go. Now up to the end. Possibly should have filled it a bit, but bridge doesn't get any snow on it, which is nice. Maybe they've got heating on it. We'll come up here and come in here. I'll do the road up to the my driving's off, as you can see, up to the campsite as well. What I was wondering too was whether or not I can just get a trailer and fill this from a trailer as well. So I might check that out, because if I can fill it from a trailer, then I can just put a load in the trailer and stick it in the silo down in the farm, and that way, actually if I can fill it from the silo now, which I should now be able to do. We'll test that theory very shortly. I'll take a trailer load down to the farm. As you can see, this little box holds loads. They very quickly come and fill it, even as I'm emptying it. Right, we'll do the park, little business park, and yeah. And then we'll head down towards, fill it up again and head towards the farm. So, right, around the bakery. And just go and stop here. Well, maybe I should have just carried on actually, because I'm going to have to do that bit and then head into the back of the offices to our storage area. I'm looking at getting more sheds now for down on the farm, but I'm not quite sure yet where I want to put them. So yeah, I've been looking at Missy B Company shed pack to see if they are going to be something that I might consider. As I say, one of the problems with me having time in the evenings now is I spend quite a bit of time looking at the catalogues deciding what I can spend my money on, the farm's money on. Right, let's do, okay. It's not bad, right? And I'll do that little bit there. And we'll fill it up and head down the main road. Do not go into the burn again. Once a year is more than enough. It's nearly lunchtime actually, so I might, if I got this, cover, stop and grab a bit of lunch, but I'll do the road down to the farm first, so yeah. We did yesterday as well, and I guess that was another reason possibly why we missed the prices. As I say, we didn't expect them to drop as fast as they did, but we did get some of the pigs moved on to their new home as well, so yeah. Right, I'll head down to the farm first. I mean, I will come back and do the road to the campsite and that, but I'll go to the farm. I'll see if I can fill this from the silo while I'm down there. To see if I can, I'll take a load down to that area and put it in the silo, storage silo, and yeah, that'd be grand. I wonder, theory, if I could stay in a straight line-ish, then I should be able to. It's much quieter inside the car, of course, than the outside camera, which is, you get all the, well, outside noises basically, and it's very windy and a bit thundery today, so how much salt have I got left? I'm just about out. We'll see if it gets us to far down the road it gets us, and then as I say, we'll jump in the silo, see if it fills, and then we're going to just quickly go grab. That's us. Right, let's go. It's the salt finished. We'll just grab a quick lunch. I've got a nice pot of soup that I made last night. So a bit of soup, bit of bread, warm us all up, and right, open, drive forward. Ah, look at that. Yes, we can. Very good. So, right, I'll just switching it on as I drive round here, because I'll be doing all this area anyway, so yeah. Okay. That works really, really well. And I'm just going to just drive up to here, that's fine. Oh, through the hedge, not a good thing. Right, I'll just come here, quickly do this, and then I'm just gonna just do this one wee bit here. Park the car just here, put the lights off, put the engine off, and go grab some soup. So we'll see you in about half an hour, I would think. Okay, bye for now. Okay, that was some nice soups. Right, let's carry on with getting salted. So what I want to do is head back up to where a bit in the road where we've run out of salt and come back, and in fact we'll just on the way up we'll just switch that on, switch on the strobes, and off we go. And then I'm going to go jump in the little lorry and go and get us a trailer load of salt. Actually, I'm just trying to decide whether to get a big trailer load or a couple of or one small one, because you know, we do go through quite a lot. And the other thing I'm interested in seeing is if I can simply fill it from the trailer as well, so, you know, that would be handy instead of having to, well, I guess it's still going to have to come get the trailer and stuff. I've got salt all over my wheels now. Got a little bit left in here, so we'll just come round here and salt the road with the lorry, which unlike this does not have chains. Let's just come down here. We're about to run out again, as you can see. Let's swing past, there we go. So let me just put this here. I'll go jump in the lorry, because as I say, I am interested in seeing if I can fill it from the back of this. Actually this is going to get right full of snow as we drive, so it might not be ideal that it's going to get full with snow as we drive, so we might have to empty some of the snow out, but depending on how quickly I get there, if there's not too much snow in it, I might be able to put the salt in and it'll just melt what snow is in there. But if I get too much in, I won't be able to do that, and it's pushing up there now. I mean, I could have taken the tractor and the covered trailer, the larger one. But I was thinking this one would be quicker. It still will be quicker. Whether or not it's quick enough, you can see a little bit. Come on. Will you fill? Yes, you will. Grand. Slowly. So yeah, this has probably not been a very exciting episode for you, but this is just another one of these jobs that I do in the winter time if we get snow. Some winters we don't actually get any snow, they're quite dry, or we get rain, but you know, most winters we do usually get a bit of snow, especially around about this time, so yeah, it's a very slow filling up from that little thing. Just shut the engine off. I mean, it's warm enough. I mean this, as I say, this lorry, which is I've kept because it's so versatile, because it's got the 3-point link in the front. I think you can mount there's a kit that comes with, I think it's this one anyway, that you can put a plough in the front and a salter in the back and put some bags on the back. But having the new one now on the little truck, it's much simpler. It's a much simpler setup, because on this one you had to load bags of salt onto it as well, the trailer on the back, but it would automatically then just fill the spreader up, which is fine. But yeah, it was expensive doing it that way. Not that we can't afford to pay some salt, so what we might do is make a donation at some point, I guess, towards the salt costs. But yes, it's slow at filling up from this. It's not really meant to fill up something of this size, to be fair. It's probably meant only to be able to fill up to my little spreader. It fills up really quickly compared to this, but there we go. It's far nicer for the people up in the village here now to walk around in, and it doesn't leave a load of slush, horrible slush lying around as well. So So I think once we've done once we've got the roads salted, etc., we will likely go and then clear out the silos, because as I say, I'll salt around them so that the tool doesn't end up soaking up salt, which would be a bit of a pain if it would. And then yeah, that'll be that. So right, let's see if we can fill this up from this, and then I'll go and salt round that area and get that silage in, and then I'll come back and I mean, I haven't done all the roads. I just tend to do the ones that the main ones basically that are used. But by the people up the village in the business park area, so okay, let's test this then. If not, it'll fill up. I'll just put it in the silo and it'll fill from there. But open cover, anything. Okay, so it won't fill. By the looks of it, it's not going to fill from the trailer, so silo it is. It's kind of what we expected, to be fair. So we haven't got an awful lot of recording time left, which is unsurprising given the time we've spent trying to get the salting done. It's just one of these jobs though that does need to be done, so it's quite nice actually. I quite like doing it. It's a nice little break from the usual farm stuff as well. Right, I'm gonna just go around now and get this filled up at the silo very quickly. So what I might do at some point is, yeah, put quite a lot into that silo. Possibly take the bigger trailer up, and let me just do this a bit quickly. And yeah, get the. I could probably go faster than this actually. If you go too fast, then you don't get decent spread. I mean the spread's a bit wide for this bit of the road, and I could possibly have gone just with the single one, but then if I'd done that, then I would have had to do a bit more up at the just squeeze through here, up at the village and that, you know, where the roads are wider. So right. So that should be clear enough now to allow me to be able to get in there and get that soaked up without the danger of soaking up snow while we're at it. So I'm just going to park this up at by the house just now. I'm not finished, as I say. I will head back up towards and get the campsite and that done in a bit, but I'll just I do want to go get that silage in. So I need this lorry again. This time I need to go get the big trailer, and I need the other lorry as well, to put it onto the other tanker for digestate. And get this job off the list of things I've still got to do. I will come round the yard as well and put some salt down round here. Again, later. So I'll not open up this until I'm ready to start, because I don't want snow getting into the back of this too much. Oh, ho, ho. Did you see that? I got the trailer onto the snow a bit there, and the back end just went shit. Could be fun, you know, it could be fun. Right. I've not cleaned this trailer yet, because I figured, well, I'll be as well just waiting until I'm actually finished doing this job. So I'm going to run and get the other tractor off the tanker, and then we'll get started. I'm hoping I've not cut any of this off. I probably should have saved the earlier footage, I think. Just, where are we? Here we go. Do like that colour as well, actually, it's quite nice. Right. Let's go and drive into the other tanker. The time is running out for us today. This has got really good tyres on it, which is great for this time of year as well. Right. Reverse. There's not too much in there at the moment, so I don't think I switched off the engine. Right. Now, let me just lower this and get ready to go. Oh no, I've got snow. Will it take this proof? I don't know why it got snow. I guess it just... that was a bit worrying. Anyway, we're off. We're getting silage done. Maybe we should have put it further forward, but yeah, that was a bit weird. Thankfully, it didn't get too stuck. I mean, in theory, you can use this tool to actually clear the snow as a blower, and you just soak up snow with it, as you briefly saw there, and then just dump the snow. Now, I've done it in the past, but with the solars, much better. And I think when I melt it now, even when the snow gets deeper, I don't have to use this or the plough or anything. I can just, yeah, go. So, I think we'll call it there for the day. Thank you again for watching. I'm quite glad that didn't melt the grass, that one. And hope you enjoyed seeing us driving around and trying to figure out how to work the tool to get the solar in like a muppet. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.